Hey everybody, Rob McGarty, Bushwick Real Estate Services. Today we're checking out 5401 Beach Drive Terrace in Seattle's West Seattle neighborhood. This house is super cool. However, it has some massive structural problems, and you can see it is being held up with all sorts of steel beams throughout. What's extra interesting is this one's just bolted right into the tree. And then we got a bunch of stuff over here, and let's go inside. Well, actually, we'll just take a look at this. So we got all this cross bracing here. They've got all the markers here indicating that they've been tracking this for a while. This whole wall of bracing, more markers up there, tons and tons and tons of cribbing. And then you can see this just goes up into the hillside up to there. So there's just been probably a ton of hydrostatic pressure over the years pushing this back. So let's go check out the inside. Coming in the front door, we've got a nice entryway, nice wood staircase up. We'll check out the lower level first. Closet over here. You can start to see the cracking in the house. Hot water heater, furnace there. Door to the outside, but you can see how big it is over on that side, because the whole house is sliding this way. Kids' room here, and then you just start to see with the walls, they're all leaning just a little bit. It's like, for instance, coming in this room, we can see that wall. You can see it's just going. Overall in good condition in here. And it's been like this for a while, because there's not much of the sheetrock in here is indicating of a current movement, but you can definitely see it's moving. Same with this whole, hard to tell, you can see the door we talked about already, but the rest of the walls are all moving towards the front. Coming back to the front door, now we're heading upstairs. Super cool open vibe in here. Almost floor to ceiling windows. The view is phenomenal. So we actually were trying to sell that property next door for a long time, unsuccessfully, but it's back on the market now. A nice big deck here looking out. And then living room. They've got all kinds of plans and permitting here to fix the problem. And then here's a look at the backyard. So you can see the big slope up there. See if there's any other signs we can see. The house next door, the plans for it actually have so many pin piles. This would never happen over there. Super cool kitchen, high-end appliances. And again, looking back at this wall, you can see it's got a little bit of slope on it, and same with this wall there. Bedroom here into the backyard, nice and private. Great light coming in from the front of the house. Bathroom over here, so full bath, kind of wild sink. Closet, and then finally the master primary, so closets. Balcony looking right out on the water, super nice. And then it has ensuite here, heated floors, 2 sinks, and then toilet. And then this is super cool, the window right out to the backyard. Not very private, but pretty cool looking. All right, that wraps it up. As we dive into the plans, it looks like the plan is to repair stuff. So they have all the notes in here to repair beam, and all new stabilization over here.